I was told I need to do another collective reading. So I'm just here. And as I was pulling out the cards, I didn't even get to ask them a question. Like, I just was like told, like, this is for the collective. And I started recording, and like, I've never had my cards like pop out at me like that. They were like and then like made this like cool sound effect, and then jumped out with some of them. I'm gonna go through the cards, but if I'm being honest, like, the message hasn't quite come in just yet. So we have the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like this new moon is really, really, really relevant. It's like the shadow self, the Hierophant. It's also the number 5. So the star. Yeah, and an elephant, wisdom. You know? We have the Hermit. This one actually looks like it has either a full moon or like Mercury. I don't know how to make it make sense because it looks like a moon, but I feel like it's Mercury. So like communication, maybe some like isolation recently. I know for me that I was told I was part of this collective, and that would resonate really, really, really strong. Like, I feel like communication's been so weird, and I feel like people are just acting strange. We have the Empress with the number 3, and the 3 again, triangle, divine feminine, balancing, with a mountain in the background. Interesting. Devil's play with the number 6, which is the devil in this deck, for the record. And then we have the Woman of Wands, censor. Okay, what's interesting about this, we're going to go to the deck a little bit more, because we have strength in reverse, we have universe in reverse, and then we have reflection with the 2 of worlds. What are you trying to say? You're not tapping into your power. You're not tapping into your power. You're acting like you don't know the answer, but you know the answer. Why? You're scared? Scared, fear. The devil's play, fear, at work. With the hermit mode. You're scared of being alone, but being alone leads to wisdom. And that's fair, because it can be really hard to be alone. The Empress, embracing that energy is going to lead you into that Empress energy, okay? Like, this is very, very, very important that you embrace this opportunity. I know that people have been saying for years, like, we're all being buried, like, that's why it's been so dark, and that's why it's been so heavy. But something that one of my dear friends told me the other day is the energy has already shifted. Like, we're already in the 5D. Those that have awakened, and those that aren't are on their journey. Like, healing now is only because you want to, not because it's still your responsibility as a light worker. Like, the 5D grid has already been anchored in, but there always is a cleansing with that. There's always a cleansing with the 5D, and that's because the 3D and the 5D are separate worlds, and there's people that are awakened that are still trying to live in the 3D matrix, and then there's people that are awakened that are trying to live exclusively in the 5D. You have to live in the 5D while acknowledging the 3D, is what they're saying. Like that energy exists, but it's not yours. And the healing has already begun. The energy, the frequency of the earth has already elevated. Like, it is time now for you to welcome again the isolation, because once again it leads to your fucking growth. And the fear is always going to exist. I know that for myself specifically. I always think, like, I'll be healed when the fear doesn't exist. Not true. I'm healed because I continue to persist even despite the fear. The fear still exists, and that's not enough to stop me. I've recently, like, updated my handle to, like, for the love of the game. Like, and that's facts. Like, I don't always enjoy, like, having to figure things out, but by golly goddamn it, I always fucking do. And I feel like if I'm in the same collective as you, which I was told that I was, then you also have that fucking energy. Like, you're just a fucking baddie even when you don't know how to explain how you're a fucking baddie. Like, people are like, how did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know. What's that like quote? Like, I just did it. I'm fast and you're slow. That's how I did it. Like, Obviously, we don't need to be that aggressive about it, but like it does kind of give that energy. Woman of World, Censor. Again, I just like feel like I'm gonna be so honest. Like this message was not coming through very clearly, and it is starting to sharpen up. Like this really is about you leaning in to your senses, to your feminine, to your feeling, to your intuitive. There is wisdom in that. That's why you've gone through what you've fucking gone through. There are people, and I personally say this, there are people that I will be able to connect with because of everything I've fucking gone through. That's why I went through it. I went through it because I knew who I fucking was the whole time. And every time life tried to tell me that's not who I fucking was, and it's not that it didn't get me. It almost got me. Okay, like in a very permanent way, it almost got me. But at the end of the day, every time I got close to that, I was like, no, like there has to be more than this. Like I can't give up fucking now, or what was all of this fucking for? Like, and I recently shared that like 2023 me, like I shared an Instagram post where I was like, I don't even know how she fucking made it, but like I wouldn't be me without her. And it's so true, because when I look back, and I'm certain that you're gonna resonate with this, when I look back, I'm literally like, I don't know how she did that. Because I remember how much I was crying. I remember how much grief I carried. I remember how sad I was all the fucking time. And I remember thinking like I couldn't even make it to the next second, much less to the next hour, like days, weeks, months. None of that was relevant to me. Like it was like, I'm gonna survive the next 2 minutes if I'm fucking lucky. Like, and I survived 365 days, and then I survived another 365 days, and then another 365 days, and now we're some 90 something days into the new year of 2026, of 2026, where again, like I've continued to survive despite so many times where I was like, this is gonna take me out, this is gonna be the thing, this is gonna push me over the fucking edge. And I used to pray for peace, I used to pray for resilience, I used to pray to know who I was and who I am as a warrior. And I think you resonate with that. Because that is warrior mentality, is to get up and do it over and over and over again. And sometimes you don't even know how the fuck you're doing it. You're just fucking doing it. And that is, I'm being told that is your divine protection. I have goosebumps everywhere. Like my hair is standing on it. Did you see that? Sorry, I got excited. Do you want to share that message again? Yeah, you're a fucking warrior, babe. You're a warrior. And that's your divine protection. That's your spirit team coming in. That's the deities, the energies, the frequencies, your ancestors. That's the energy of those who love you most and who see your value and who honestly have kept you from as dark as things could be. Which sounds really fucked up, because I know that y'all relate when it's like, that was pretty fucking dark. It's because you had the strength to pull through. And when you decided to come here, you decided that you were strong enough to hold this, and you were, reincarnated in this lifetime because this is what you're supposed to do. Like, and you've done it. Like, just think about that. Like, I know maybe you might be like, I haven't done it well. That's not the fucking point. The fucking point is to give yourself grace, okay? Like, you did do it. That's the only thing that fucking matters about this conversation. You did do it. You're still fucking here. There's always room for growth. Be honest with yourself. I think that leads into the reflection. Reflect on how far you've come, but also be honest with yourself on how far you still want to go, because you know how powerful and capable you are. There is something inside of you, like this strength, the universe, that are in reverse, that you're not accessing to remember who the fuck you are, because you are fucking body, okay? You weren't put here to suffer. You were put here to alchemize. You were put here to alchemize, babe. And that starts with accepting things as neutral. Nothing is good or bad. It just is what it is. Your past is your past. It's neither good or bad. You learned a lot of fucking things. You went through a lot of fucking shit. And you're still fucking here. And every single day you get to be a little bit better. Every single day you get to live in your ethos. Every single day you get to invite yourself back into your presence, into your energy, into your authenticity. And that is exactly why you reincarnated on this lifetime. You are meant to change the world, babe. You are meant to echo in people in a way that no one else can. Recently, I have been calling myself a bridge. And I truly believe that that is my calling. I am a bridge between the 3D and the 5D, and I am able to hold a vast amount of like space for people's shadows, because I'm willing to sit with my own. Like, your shadow doesn't make me fucking run, because I sit with my own every fucking day. And I invite that bitch in. Ooh, we got some more cards. I invite that bitch in with so much fucking love, because I couldn't do it without her. Okay, this time we got a 7 of crystals. 7 has to do with abundance. We got a 10 of cups. Abundance. And then we have a time space reverse. This is reading as it's not as far away as you think it is. Get out of that fucking mindset. And on the bottom of the deck, we have a 10 of wands with growth. 7 and 10 of wands. Like, really stepping into the authenticity. We also have the sun. Baby, please, remember who the fuck you are. I have no doubt that you're a powerful body. I have no doubt how important you are. I have no doubt that if you're seeing this, like, my soul aligns with yours and yours aligns with mine, and you were supposed to fucking see it. And I'm so fucking proud of you. 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 And on the bottom, we have the Woman of Crystals, Guardian, in reverse. Again, she has Ma Kali energy, okay? Sometimes you gotta let the old shit go. You gotta make space. That was 11-11 as I said that. You gotta make space for the new to come in, babe. You gotta make space for the new to come in. And you gotta trust that when it comes in, it's for you. No one else can have your abundance. You could try and give it to them, but they can't hold it. The reason that you have this much depth is because you have this much abundance, because you're supposed to help people. And how that looks is up to you. Like, it's more about the fact that you have created a vessel in which abundance can be held. You have emptied the shadow to the point where you are now the container. You are now the container. And all of the abundance is looking to come through you to go out into the world. Okay? You are meant to act as a channel. In, out. In, out. Through your crown chakra, out through your hands. In through your crown chakra, out through your hands. Out through your heart, out through your root chakra. Out through your feet. Because we always stay grounded. Okay. That's it for my TED Talk today. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing, sweetie. The universe loves you. I love you. Have a good day.